Hey everyone, my name's Odotmaster and welcome back to Aska. So I've done some sound things, just so that everyone's aware. I have put a pop filter on my mic, which should help with any crackling. And with Aska specifically, there's been this really weird, high-pitched whine in my recordings, and I hear it every once in a while when I'm playing the game. And I thought, oh, it's just the CPU or the GPU, but we just had an upgrade on the computer not that long ago and we're still having the weird noise. So in my infinite wisdom, I do what I normally do, which is Google, see if somebody else is having the problem. And somebody started a forum post on Aska saying that when they play Aska, they have the high-pitched whine too. And I was like, okay, maybe it's not just me. And somebody else said it was a sound setting. So if you are having this high-pitched whine, go ahead and go into your audio and kill the ambient volume all the way down. You will no longer have that really annoying, really headache-giving, high-pitched whine while you're playing, if you have it. It also depends on what headphones you have, because if you don't have super high-definition headphones, like these are in-ear headphones, so they're really, really strong. These are wood down. Alright, not gonna question, just gonna continue working. If you don't have super high-definition headphones, you may not be hearing it. Or if you can't hear that pitch, but it's just this high-pitched, murder your ears whine. So if you're having that issue, ambient sound, I haven't had it happen since. I tested all of the sound combinations, and this is the only one that removed it. So, ambient sound down. It does suck because it's not giving me like water sounds or like fire crackling in the front area. But there's just this really high-pitched whine, and listening back to recordings, I was like, what am I doing? What's wrong? And I lowered all my graphics and all this crazy stuff. Nope, wasn't a me issue. It's just, I guess it's a miscue for sound. Also, we already broke our knife. We haven't even been playing for 5 minutes. So the goal this time is to explode these rocks. I want the rocks gone. And the easiest way to do that is to go through and, well, the only way to do that is to go through and get this hunting knife. And use the, oh, I need a stick. And use the hunting knife, get those sacks and all of that. I know we had a stick graveyard somewhere. Did we already clear it? Nope. Stick. Okay. Let's get this. Okay, so our goal is to get a creeper sack, 'cause I believe I only have one. I don't have any on me. Did I put it somewhere? I thought we got one last time. Yeah, I got a crawler sack. But we need the warehouse 3, and on top of needing the warehouse 3... My microphone should be good. Okay, on top of needing, there we go, the warehouse 3, we also need more creeper sacks, because every single one of these, so that's a rock, that's a rock, that's a rock, so it's going to take a lot of these sacks to really get this gone. After I get some more, ooh, they're back. We'll take that gladly. We'll need to get some thatch, because we don't have enough thatch. And whereas we have the people working on getting everything else, like we have the wooden posts, the wooden beams, the wooden planks all being worked on, nobody can gather thatch because it's a little bit away. Not a terrible walk, but it is a little bit away. But I saw something else. There it is. The crawler slime being fertilizer is actually really nice. I don't understand quite why they give resin, but, you know, I'm not gonna argue. Dang it. I took the torch. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know if you are seeing, but when I harvest, because apparently this is just a tips and tricks episode. When I harvest something, so when you're skinning something or when you're harvesting anything really that has to do with the knife, if you press R and then repress it once you see the animation start, so here, I'll show you. So press, 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 press. You skip the cooldown. It does kill your stamina. And you don't really have to worry about doing this on ones where, ones where you're looking at it and you use a hammer instead. Ooh, those are really good. Okay. You don't have to worry about those as much because the hammer already has a really short cooldown. I probably should, okay, now that I've done the creeper sack area, probably should go up here and mine some more large stones. But also we need Jotun's blood so I can get large stones from that. We have a lot of caves still to explore. And I'm kind of not running out of things to do with metal, but running out of things to do with metal. Hello? There we go. Come on. Okay, let's go. Do I even need to dump off anything? What's my inventory looking like? I should. I'm gonna go deposit the bark and the firewood really fast, and then I'm gonna take my cart, and we're gonna go to the ocean. Get some thatch. Tick. That's full firewood. Okay, well, that's an easy... I was gonna say that's an easy answer. I'll put it here, and then there's coal there. Do I have space to put coal? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Gonna remove me. Deposit that. Deposit that. Deposit that. There we go. Okay, so easiest ways to go south. Going. Yeah, see, I want to remove these rocks too, and I just have so many rocks I want to remove. Let's head south. We're bringing our cart so we can grab more thatch, because thatch also is beds. Thatch is like every upgraded thing. Oh, eat first. Thatch is super important, and now that you can grow it with the Forester 2nd level, that's super awesome, but you still have to kind of get to that. Which can be harder than it looks. Yeah, once this... I also need this warehouse expansion, which you guys can see because it's the 3rd thing on there. Ah! Hello, friend! Well, maybe not friend, but person. Hello. But the warehouse expansion, I wanted the warehouse expansion to be able to place down an area to hold logs, because it'll be closer to my carpenter, and I'm gonna have it just be hardwood logs. That way, when I'm looking at, okay, you know, I need hardwood, or we're really low on, like, something, anything, the wooden posts, beams, anything like that. Instead of having to be like, oh no, I'm gonna go deliver it to them, or they have to run a while to get it, it's gonna be right there. I think the fibers are good. Gonna run around here, get some thatch. I think on the way back, I'm debating whether I either chop down some hardwood on the way, or I chop down Jotun's blood, because we passed a couple of them. I'm still trying to avoid outrunning how many people I have with what the equipment I have, because it is autumn, so winter is coming soon. And my concern with winter coming is we're gonna get into a situation where people don't have clothes. Part of the reason I'm collecting fiber, even though I probably don't need it too terribly. I do love how easy it is to get thatch in this game. It's not like, oh, I have to, you have to grow it. And I do like that they've turned around and said, oh yeah, well, we didn't like, well, I'm assuming this is what they said, but they changed it so that you can't just immediately go get the two-handed metal weapons. You can't immediately make the best equipment in the game for your people. And it does draw out the game a little bit more and make it so that, yeah, I'm not just gonna skip making this advanced forge, because why do I need it? No, now you really do need it. It's not just either for aesthetics or to make things easier. I know I definitely wouldn't be making a workshop house instead of a hut if I didn't need it for creeper sacks, which now remove the rocks. Like these rocks right here, I think would be removable. And inventory's full. Woo! Definitely have enough thatch. This is actually a really good spawn. And seed. And I'm just terrified that one of the updates is gonna make me have to restart. Hello, friend. You're gonna come here and steal stuff out of my cart, aren't you? There you go. Oh, hey! Fudge off. Leave him alone. Pay attention to me. I am your enemy. Okay, you're dealt with. Yeah, and this is what I mean by hammer. Like, the hammer already works really fast. You don't need to spam it. But anything that's, like... Almost avoided it. Anything that is, like, skinning or stuff like that. I'm gonna need to get some more garlic here soon. Oh. Skeletons are dealt with. The only reason that he got spooked or attacked at all was because he was running to get me. Oh, and this person's also wanting to run to get me. I don't have anybody purposely over here because of those skeletons. Yeah, don't go towards the skeleton area until I've dealt with it. Which, when I dealt with the skeleton area in previous games, it doesn't, like, destroy it. They still slowly respawn. So I just have to be careful. Hello. Oh, very nice. So if you... Well, you can't. I was gonna say, if you look at my upper left, where my face is. So, yeah. You know, right where my face is. But it looks like we got enough thatch to the point where all of this is now extra. Which is super awesome. And I don't think there's space for stick. Oh, stick storage is full. And I have this crawler maggot that... I don't know what to really... Like... You don't want to eat it. And you can make fishing bait out of it. But I don't have anybody really fishing. So... I'm gonna go dump this stone. That way they have it to do... I want to go get more birch logs, because I have a feeling that's what we're waiting on. Could not find... Oh no, you don't have any more food foraging markers? Well, let's... Gatherer's hut for now. Let's dismiss you from your job, and then you can be a builder. Oh, are there two in the gatherer's hut? That would explain. Is there something else that I want to assign you to? One of you could be the earth runestone. Oh, it's because I'm... You can't... If you have a cart in your hand, you can't access any of these. Sure. Cool. So, when this person is awake and able to do things, they are going to make it so that we're able to chop down trees and mine logs, or mine logs. Mine stone better. But yeah, they're saying there's no more food foraging, so for now I'm just gonna drop it off of them. We don't need anybody doing it. We have a bunch of food for now. That does change rather drastically, rather quickly. And because I like keeping everything tidy, we're gonna go through and... Oh, there we go. So, on the bottom, there's a little mountain looking thing. Like right by where my food and water, and it tells me if I've got enough food and water. Yeah, I figured you needed that. This is the crafting person coming all the way out here to grab this. But the little mountain thing now in between my food and water right above my health bar. What that's telling us is that we have a buff. And actually, can I? Yeah. So, a mass blessing, it gives a major health boost and increased affinity for breaking wood and stone and cures colds. So if somebody gets sick because they got too cold during the winter or whatever, this actually will fix them slowly, I believe. Because yeah, during the winter, people can get really cold. I'm gonna mine, because we need 4 large stones, and we only have 3 that we put back there. I'm gonna mine this really fast, just so we have 1 extra. Or not 1 extra, so that we have enough. I know it's gonna make my cart look weird. But... okay. Yeah, so when I end up getting a ton of extra sticks is when I start chopping hardwood. Because hardwood, you have to use, you know, if you're looking at the recipes, right? You guys can't see this, but I need 4 wooden posts, 10 wooden beam, and 2 wooden plank to make this workshop. Well, so wooden posts are the big logs. Oop, that was weird. The wooden beams are the small logs, and the wooden planks are the big logs. So just looking at that, we are gonna have a ton of just random stuff. Because we, you know, need all of those items, so I need to probably chop down 3 to 4 more of these areas. Or of the trees. Because we need... well, now we're done with planks. That's going to be all the planks we need. So we need 4 more wooden posts, which means we need 4 of these logs. Well, we only have 2. So we're going to need more of that. And then if we're looking at... you take stuff. You did take stuff out. What happened? I'm going to take all these and turn them into fiber really fast because we don't need this work. But anyways, so while we're chopping down all of these trees, that's why I say I never have a stick problem, is once you get to this point, it's like, okay, I need 10 of these logs. Well, 9. She's making 1 and 8. So I need 4 more. That went down a lot. I need 4 more of the long sticks and 1 more of the logs. So I need to chop down at least 2 more trees. And this is also when I start getting just a ton of hardwood logs, which not bad to have extra of them. Also, this grass is tall, I'm struggling to see. It's not bad to have more of them because you do need them for later recipes. But it kind of like outpaces because you need the long sticks for the shafts. You need the long sticks for the wooden beams, and usually you need way more wooden beams than you need anything else. Oh, cool. Warehouse is going to get done here. And then I can set it up to build the area to collect this wood. So as I'm doing this, they would go and put the wood away. Let's scoot this a little bit more. So I want to chop down 1 more tree. Make sure we definitely have enough. Also confused because I have the woodcutter. So what is the woodcutter doing? Because one of my things says it needs logs. I'm wondering if either the 2 builders aren't going fast enough, or if they're not doing logs. Which would be really weird. Just gonna... no, normally I do crafting, but I don't like leaving a mess, and I'm not gonna be coming back here for a minute. Oop. Their bark. Okay, we now have everything we need to finish crafting the workshop 3 to remove stupid rocks. I get it, they're aesthetic and they look nice. Just not right where I wanted to build. Which is why I'm so happy they let you remove them now. And I could probably automate a lot of this with the, you know, forcing them to chop this. I'm just really terrified that we're gonna end up with 1,000,000 of hardwoods and none of the normal logs. So I try not to automate too much. Could not find any log. Why? Okay. This is not gonna give log. This will give log. Let me just really quick. I don't know why. I need to go check on the wood guy and see why he's not doing logs. Because he should have a really nice hatchet, and these don't take very long to chop down. Now I know I'm probably a higher wood. Well, I don't know. If all he's doing is wood cutting, he may be higher than me. There you go. There's a couple logs. There's 3 logs. That will be enough for what you need. Go get the logs. Well, that's another thing is by doing this, we end up with way more bark than I know what to do with. Because this one station over here, when they trim it up into beams or posts, they produce bark. Oh, I don't. Space here. So much stick. Perfect. My goal early game is to get crafting XP, because crafting XP lets you craft better stuff later. I'm just gonna leave the cart here for a second. Looking over here. So carpenter's right there. If I put a log and a long stick on this corner, it means they would be able to get it easier. Normally I do long stick here. L, yeah, long stick here. And then I do, oh, I can supply some sticks to this. Yeah. I have so much stick in my inventory and right next to me. I wanted this more stick. Well, let's pin these. Can I select the right thing? Goodness. Okay, so we just need a bunch of long sticks, which is fine. I can go chop those down. But I also want to make a log storage really quick. And I'll probably end up building this tonight while they're asleep. If you look, boom. So now we'll have those here, and I'm probably going to build another, not gonna lie, I'm probably going to build another log storage right here. Go through ropes so fast when you're building stuff. Crazy. My thinking is, if I do this, then that'll give us plenty of ability to house things. I am apparently going to need another firewood storage, or I could have somebody make coal. I'm not using coal. But what I probably should do is have somebody making coal, somebody making the iron, converting it, and I probably should get an assembly line going for that. That way we have blooms and such. Long sticks. So many long sticks, and everyone's gonna go to bed pretty soon. So many long sticks. Oh. Okay, so I only need 4 long sticks for the log holder. And what I'm gonna do, what I probably should do, is make them so that they only take the hardwood since it's so close to the carpenter. Oh. Ta-da! We have a log stick storage. And if we do Q, view tasks, we're gonna do no logs, no normal logs, only hardwood logs. I don't know if that was a recent addition or not, but it's definitely been one of my favorites. Let's get a long stick storage going here. Didn't realize that there was just... Now there's another stick graveyard, dang it. Didn't realize there was just so many long sticks involved in this process. Stick over here. Long stick over. Drop this down. I'm here. Yay, wood. Oh. What? Okay. There were two trees inside that one tree. I'll take it. Because it means more long sticks. We can put a roof on the warehouse. I'm debating whether I do that. And apparently you can make an advanced warehouse, which allows more workers. Honestly, I'm not super... Oh, wrong thing. Well, not wrong thing, because I don't need it, but that's not the thing I was working on. I don't know if the improved is worth it. Just because I'm going to want 2 different warehouses. One on this side and one on the other side to hold stuff. And the reason I say that is just because... Oh, go back. Is because a warehouse is not infinite, right? Even if I was super picky about where everything went, it's still not, excuse me, thank you. It's still not going to hold absolutely everything I need. And I also, excuse me? Oh, right behind me too. Okay, save. Oh boy. All right. Well, I didn't expect to do this so soon. Can I get its health? Thank you. And roll. Come on. Come at me. Hello, friend. Aren't I a tasty morsel? And roll. And it's gonna growl. So we smack, smack, smack. And we roll. Oh, I rolled into a tree. Doesn't help. Come on. Come at me. And nope, too early. That's fine. I still avoided it. That's the important thing. Yep, you're gonna hit me. I'm gonna back away because I can't take too many of those hits. And roll. Roll. Okay, thing is to walk and only roll when you absolutely have to. Because you need to keep the stamina. Ow, 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 ow. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't run and only roll when you have to. Like that. Come on. There we go. We got it. That's the trick. That's the trick with bears. Only don't run. Just walk. Walk backwards in a straight line. Watch it. When it gets close to you, roll the other way. It'll lunge past you. When it lunges past you, you have... Alright. When it lunges past you, you have a little bit of time usually where its cooldown is. I also need to go... you know, stuff that's gonna heal me because... I'm gonna laugh if I don't die to a bear, but I die to like a wolf or something because of how low my health is. So that just got us a lot of stuff. Heavy belt. That's new? I had to mess with that. Anyways, as I was saying, you don't necessarily need a bunch of storage except for the hardwood because the hardwood you go through so fast. It's good to have a stockpile. So I technically don't need 2 warehouses because I should be using the stuff instead of hoarding it like a little Scrooge McDuck. 2. Figure out if I can dump my inventory off. And eat. Let's go, before I forget, let's go walk over here and see if there's some garlic. Zoom! Look at my health. I probably way over 8. But we'll see. Oh man, that was a... Not way over 8, but I definitely only need like 6 or 7. That was not what I expected to get out of this. Like, yeah, I'll go, I'm talking, and sometimes lose my train of thought, which happens. Talking, there's a bear. Oh boy. Okay, let's make some clothes really quick. What am I wanting to make? So I should make a bunch of linen and linen thread. While I'm over here. Boom. Oh, that just can't go anywhere. Okay. Let's make a bunch of linen and make some pants for everybody. I look at... So... Lots of trains of thoughts. I probably lost one. But I look at the amount of clothes that we have. So if we have clothes on the dummies, then we're probably fine. If we don't have a set of clothes, you know, an item on the dummies, then we probably need more of it. So it's 10 to 2, 10 linen to 2 linen thread, and it makes pants. So I'm going to put this on the dummy. And what's going to happen is my people are going to come in and take it. I like having 2 sets so that both of the dummies completely full of all of the equipment that I can make. Because then I know if I get somebody new, they're not going to be without it. And I also know that if I turn around and something breaks, because clothing does break, which is going to help with the fiber issue, because I've run into the game issue of I have so much fiber I don't know what to do with it in previous games. So it's going to help with that. It's going to make sure my people are happy, and you can eventually assign somebody else to do this, so I'm not having to do this. But for now, I'm kind of being picky and wanting to do it, because I don't know how much my people need. We can't do felt cape yet, sadly, because we need improved weaver, improved leather worker. We can do this, so 6 and 5. I do like that it keeps track on the side, because I'm going for 18 and 15, just so that I can have 3 sets. I think I have called more people than I necessarily have clothing for. And once we get to winter, even though we have the awesome portal thing that'll fix cold, people still get cold, and if you give them better equipment, it keeps them from being cold as long, and they're able to work better, because they'll stop if they're hungry, or they'll stop if they're super cold, and they'll go warm up or eat. So if you can get them to the point where you have better equipment so they stay fuller longer, it makes it easier. That bear gave me a lot of stuff, and I'm not even processing most of it. 10 and 2. Okay, so we need... I don't know if we're going to have space for 30. Because when my inventory gets full, it goes into here. I actually might. Okay, let's do 30. That's another thing I really like, is if you're building in a certain workshop and say your inventory gets full because you can only hold 20 of something. Okay, cool. It goes into whatever storage is, and then it'll tell you if you get that storage full as well. It'll be like, hey, you're dropping this. It's like dropped linen, dropped rope, whatever. So that is pretty cool. We're gonna run out of... I thought we had way more fiber than we need. This is also 3 of the most important pieces, though. And this, we just need 6. Cool. And we have the best thing that we can use right now for all of my people. Where did the... Oh, I think one of them fell on the ground. Just poof. Tell me it didn't just poof. Or did I not make it? Oh, it looks like it poofed. Oh my gosh, so many people. Yeah, see, we still have people who need shoes. We still have people who need hats and stuff. We're getting there. I don't know where this poofed to. I made 3 and I only... Oh. On me. Well, let's put that in there so if people need that. We're doing really good with building, keeping up on building stuff. We're doing really good with preparing everything. I'm a little sad that I don't get to explode anything this episode. I was so excited, but hey, tips and tricks episode, you gotta see kind of how I do battle in Aska. I am not by any means perfect and not by any means super amazing at the combat in Aska. Oh, no. Nope, I want to use this to build with. But I know I have tips and tricks that other people don't, and I learn game mechanics, not to toot my own horn, but I learn game mechanics pretty fast. So for me, these aren't super bad, like to defeat the bear and everything, and I like giving tips and tricks. So we will definitely, considering we only have 4 wooden posts and 4 wooden beams left, I think later in the day for this Aska, we will definitely have the magic of the explodey rocks, which I'm not going to test anywhere else. That's just going to be tested live, and it'll be fun. Excited. I can't help because there's only one person that can do this. Alright! I think I'm going to call this episode here. We got a lot of stuff done. For now, they're grabbing from the cart, but eventually all they'll have to do is come over here and go back. I think this is gonna build this log thing, which means I need to make it just be the hardwood logs. I'm thinking on this other side I might put one normal log. Just so that we have it. Oh good, we're gonna use up some sticks. So much stick. But yeah, we got some tips and tricks in. We got our people more clothed. Because it is insane how fast we go through fiber. All that in there. I'm pretty happy with where we left this episode. I definitely need to refill my water before I forget that's a thing. And I need to go grab some food, see if I can dump off this food. We are slowly moving the food over from here to the storage area. What that will mean is we will be able to use up a lot of the meat that I have and a lot of the berries that are just sitting here, because I think the gatherer's hut was full last time I looked. With like berries and stuff. Yeah. We moved around where some people are. I think next time I'm going to work on getting like the bloomery and all of that automated, which is going to take a minute, but we'll get there. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all next episode. Bye! Next time. Whatever. I got it.